Ahead, from hiking to kayaking and more, so much to get outside and experience right here in Western Washington.
We'll introduce you to a group that's encouraging more women in our area to enjoy nature. Back after this.
There are so many ways to enjoy the Pacific Northwest, whether it's on land or on the water.
There's a group that's encouraging more women in our area to get outside and enjoy what nature has to offer. Holly Menino joins us now to continue the convo.
The Women's Outdoor Connection is helping women get outdoors and take on new adventures. Joining me now is the event founder, Andrea Hamilton, as well as one of the breakout session speakers, Carly Cahoon. Thank you both so much for joining me. Andrea, let's start with you. Why is this something you started?
I attended an event like this several years ago in a smaller retail area in Seattle, and I always had the intention of recreating it in a larger space, because it was such a great way that I saw women and the partner groups interacting and learning about each other. And so this October will be the third event.
So what types of groups, communities, people can women connect with?
We've got partner groups who do hiking, mountain biking, camping, rock climbing, indoor and outdoor. We've got ski, snowboard, snowshoe. We have a wonderful group that does sailing, two groups that do sailing. We've got surfing, paddleboarding, and women's rowing.
And there's also breakout sessions planned. So what are the breakout sessions involved? Who's speaking at those? What can attendees get from those?
Well, the breakout sessions we started last May, and we had great feedback that people really wanted to do more because they wanted more conversations. And so the people, as they buy tickets, they've been voting on the topics. So the topics actually include now the science of being outdoors, why we thrive in women-only spaces, injury prevention, and also camping, hiking, mountain biking. So we've got lifestyle categories, and then we have activity categories, and that's where Carly's been really helpful in putting this together with us.
I was just going to say, that's when we pull in Carly, because
sure.
Carly, you're one of those breakout session speakers.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about what you're going to be presenting and give us your background on the Great Outdoors.
Sure. So the topic I'm going to be speaking on is body image resilience through outdoor experiences and building leadership. And that's my graduate research was on how the outdoors impacts women specifically and how it helps us be able to connect in wider groups while also figuring out how do we make the outdoors more accessible to a lot of women, not just those that maybe grew up with outdoor activities or those that have all the gear. There's a lot of ways to be involved that make it a really inviting place for women to be.
Yeah, what benefits do women get from experiencing the outdoors and with other groups of people?
So one of the major benefits that comes from women being in the outdoors is that it is a time for us that we disconnect from the way that maybe we exist in the world regularly, and we get to see ourselves as part of something bigger than ourselves rather than an object to be viewed. So when we're part of the outdoors, we're part of a system of the greater good, the greater whole. And when we're doing it with other women, we're able to connect in those ways that changes the narrative that maybe we're used to in our day-to-day lives.
Why is it important to create inclusive outdoor spaces for women, especially for those from maybe underrepresented communities?
Yeah, I think the outdoor industry hasn't fairly represented everyone who's involved in the outdoors for a long time. I think that's shifting, but I think the more we can create conversations around inclusivity and impact, the more we're able to invite those that maybe don't see themselves in the outdoors or don't feel comfortable trying something new, and really re-engaging with how do we make it accessible for everyone. That it doesn't have to be extreme and big. It can also be those really intentional walks or those really intentional ways we connect with nature that are just around our neighborhoods.
I was going to say, give us some examples of those, events that aren't really big. Like, you don't have to do a major snowshoe trip or do, some really extreme skiing where you're coming out of a helicopter and hitting the slopes.
Exactly. So I think here in Seattle, we've got a lot of great opportunity to connect with nature in accessible ways, whether it's going to your local park or walking the trails in Discovery or walking along the water. But there's also benefits to connecting with nature like houseplants. Like, how do we care for and create this connection with nature within our own homes? And then how does that balloon out into our everyday lives outside of the home.
Why are events like the Women's Outdoor Connection so important to a woman's, physical and mental well-being?
Yeah, this event is incredible. This is actually how I came as an attendee to this event for the first time last May, and it was a way for me in the community that I was new to connect with other women doing things in the outdoors. And I think there's this really beautiful balance of challenge and success when we're in the outdoors, and when you're doing it with other women or you're seeing other women who are doing these things in the outdoors, you can find a place for yourself of how do I challenge myself just enough to feel really successful in many areas of interest. As Andrea said, there's so many opportunities to connect at this event.
Andrea, give us the details on the event. When is it? Where is it? All of those things.
So it's Saturday, October 26th. From 11 till 5. It's at a place called The Collective, which is at South Lake Union on 400 Dexter. All of the details for the event are on the website, so people can learn about the groups that are coming, the agenda. They can look at details of the speakers and the speaker panel, what that's about. They can see the whole list of the breakout sessions.
Well, good luck to both of you, and such great work you're doing too. All right,
Thank you.
We'll put all of this information on our sister station's website, KOMOnews.com. Back to you.
Thank you so much for that, Holly. That sounds like a great event at the Collective. I have no excuses.
You really don't.
I want to get outdoors. That event is close to my house. I should go and get motivated by some of those inspiring women.
I was kind of focusing in on some of the icons and the things behind them there. Are you going to do mountain biking or hiking or swimming? What are we going to try?
If I had to choose, probably some of... Ooh, our director Kevin says I'm a rock climber.
I can see that.
I'm afraid of heights. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't
you're like,
look down.
no, try on like a rock climbing gym, and then you have like a
Perhaps.
cable attached to you.
I could get in on a women hike, and go out with the women and hike.
It doesn't have to be like an extreme hike or anything,
Something like a baby one.
So many trails around here.